Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pilates. I'm Adrian, and this will be the final last chance Pilates class before Chinese New Year and holiday period for a lot of you. So today we're going to do a little bit more intense work. Last chance to work the arms, work the thighs, work the waist, and also without further ado, let's get down to work. Okay, so a few of you very hardworking. Last chance class. Okay, let's begin by sitting into the middle of the mat and then feet facing forwards. Then from here, we're just going to gently roll down to the ground and then we're going to walk our feet in. Okay, now from here, we're going to warm up with a little bit of pelvic curls first. So let's lift the hip 1 inch off the ground. So I'm trying to push my hip as high as possible off the ground, but the middle of my back is still on the mat, palms on the ground. Then if you feel your glutes, you will feel that it's fully engaged. And then slowly relax down. Let's take one deep breath. Let's do that one more time. Walk the heels in. We are pushing from the heels. As we inhale, lift the hip off the ground as high as you can. Feel full engagement onto the glutes. So here is engaged, lower abdominals engaged, middle of the back onto the mat. We hold here one more breath and then slowly relax down. Let's do one last one. Inhale, lift the hip up as high as you can. Feel the engagement. Hold one more breath and then slowly relax. Now let's bring our position higher. Inhale, lift the hip and then push it up all the way until you can't push anymore. You can feel the glutes are fully engaged and then lower abdominals engaged. Breathe. We hold for 3, 2, 1. And then slowly lower down from the middle back, the lower back, and then the tailbone down. Let's do that one more time. Lift the tailbone up 1 inch so that we have the curve into the lower back, and then push the glutes up all the way until you can't push anymore, fully engaged like stone. Okay, and hold here, 2 more breaths, 1 more breath, and then slowly middle back, lower back, tailbone down. Now let's add our knee in. Now we'll make it a little harder. Lift the tailbone up 1 inch. Push the hip up all the way. Bring the right knee up to tabletop. Push the left hip higher. We hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot lower down. Then we lower the middle back, lower back, and the tailbone down. Now let's switch to the left leg. Again, reset your feet if you need to. Lift the hip off the ground 1 inch. Push it up all the way. Bring the left knee in 90 degrees. Right hip push higher. Breathe. And we hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot down. And we lower down, middle back, lower back, tailbone down. Now let's go back to the right leg one more time. Reset the heel if you need to. Now lift the hip up 1 inch. Push it up all the way. Right knee up 90 degrees. Push the left hip higher. Breathe. And we hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot down. Then we lower down. Middle back. Lower back. Tailbone down. One last one for the left leg. Inhale, tailbone lift up. Push the hip all the way up. Left knee up. Push the right hip higher. So the rear butt coming up. And breathe. We hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot down. Then we lower down. Middle back. Lower back. Tailbone down. Now, we're going to add a leg extension in. So you watch me one time first. We're going to do the same thing that we just did. We're going to lift the hip, push the hip up, lift the right knee. But now, we add a leg extension on an inhale motion. Bring it back in and then down, and then down. Okay? And we're going to hold the leg extension for 5 counts. We're going to do 2 rounds again now. Let's do it together. Heels in, with your feet facing forwards. Inhale, lift the tailbone up 1 inch first. Push it up all the way. Then we bring right knee up to 90 degree. Left hip push higher. Now, as we inhale, straighten the right leg. Push the left hip up higher. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right knee in, right foot down, then we lower down, middle back, lower back, tailbone down. Now we do the left leg. Take a deep breath, inhale, tailbone up, push it up all the way, left knee up. Now as we inhale, extend left leg forward, right hip push higher, we breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right knee in, right foot down, then we lower down, middle back, lower back, tailbone down. Okay, let's take 2 breaths, then we do 1 last set. Okay, let's begin. Take a deep breath, lift the hip, push it up all the way. Right knee up 90 degree, push the hip higher first. Then inhale, straighten the right leg, point the toes, lift the left hip higher. We breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right knee in, right foot down, lower down, middle back, lower back, tailbone down, so that even when we're coming down, we're working the lower abdominals. Finish up with the left leg. Lift, tailbone up, push it up all the way. Left knee in, right hip push higher. Now inhale, extend left leg. Push the hip even higher. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left knee in, left foot down, and we lower down, middle back, lower back, tailbone down. Let's hug the knee to chest. Interlace the fingers. You can gently rock side to side to just relax the lower back a little bit. Now from here, we're going to place our feet down and start warming up our upper abdominal muscles by engaging the side to side movement. So let's begin by finding out where our front abdominal muscles are. Let's bring our shoulders off the ground as high as you can. Extend the fingers forwards. Look to your knees. Breathe. Now you try, if you can, to pull the chest higher. Like you're trying to pull the chest towards your knees. The neck is relaxed. We hold here for 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Then inhale, body down to the ground. Okay, so on the next round, the key is to try to get the shoulders as far off the ground as possible. Okay, let's try it. Take a deep breath, inhale. As we exhale, bring the shoulders off the ground as high as you can. Extend the fingers forwards and then breathe. And if you can, you take it 1 more step higher. And hold 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And now slowly down to the ground. So you watch me out. On the next round, this is what we're going to do. We're going to come up here. Then we're going to try to touch our ankles side to side. So you see me? I touch and then I touch on the side. So our shoulders are up and we are just touching side to side. We're going to do this for about 30 seconds and rest and do 2 sets up. So this is going to add the oblique muscle activation in. Okay, let's try together. Take a deep breath, inhale. As we exhale, shoulders off the ground, extend the fingers forwards. Now from here, exhale, touch, inhale, exhale, touch left side. Inhale and touch. And then now let's do non-stop. And just breathe like normal. Just touch the ankle, touch right, touch left, touch right, touch left. Let's keep going. Touch right, touch left, touch right, touch left. Remember, shoulders off the ground. Left, right, almost there. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and down. Extend the arms to the back, extend the legs forward. Let's give our abdominals a good stretch first. Okay, deep breathing. Let's take a 20-second rest here. Deep breath. 2 more breaths, and 1 more breath. Okay, now from here, round 2. Let's bend our knees again. Remember, the heels are on the ground. And take a deep breath, inhale. As we exhale, shoulders off the ground, finger extend forwards, and let's begin. Touch the right ankle, right, left. So we're just turning side to side, trying to touch right ankle, left ankle, right ankle, left ankle. So remember, shoulders are off the ground. We're looking to our knees. Can feel here, upper abdominals also working very hard. Okay, and let's do last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and down. Extend legs, extend the arms. Okay, you can hold either wrist and just give the whole body a good stretch. And 1 more breath. Now from here, let's bend our knees 1 more time, and then we're going to activate our glutes again. But now this time, we are also going to stretch the front of our hip flexors. So walk the heels in as close as you can. Open up your knees to the side. So you can see that my heels are stuck together this way, heels together. Now, palms on the ground. As you inhale, push your hip up as high as you can. So heels together, hip is off the ground. We're trying to push the front of our hip up to the sky as high as you can. Glutes working very hard. We take 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And then we slowly lower down. Take 3 breaths here. 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath. Let's do that 2 more times. Okay, we're going to hold for 5 slow counts now. Take a deep breath. Then lift the hip off the ground as high as you can. Feet together. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And slowly lower down. Let's take 2 deep breaths here. And 1 more breath. Okay, now last one. Okay, take a deep breath and push the hip as high as you can. As high as you can. Feel the glutes burning. Feel the hip stretching. Okay, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly lower down. Good job. Now from here, use your hands to close the thighs together. And then let's give the whole of our spine a good stretch now, okay? We bring the right knee to the chest, extend the right toes up to the sky, hold the back of the leg. Now, as you exhale, bring your forehead up to the knee, walk your hands up as high as you can. We take 1 more breath, exhale, head higher, walk your hands another step. Now slowly, we straighten the front leg on the ground. So you can feel that our hamstrings all the way to the shoulders are getting a good stretch. Okay, 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Now, bend the right knee, lower the foot down. Let's change. Bring the left knee in, extend the left toes up to the sky, hold the back of the leg first. Now, as you exhale, forehead to the knee. Walk the hands up as high as you can. Now, exhale, bring the hip closer, walk 1 more step. Now, if you can, slowly extend the right leg on the ground. Whole right thigh is relaxed. We're bringing our forehead as close to the knee as possible. We can keep walking the hands up to increase the stretch. And hold here, 2 more deep breaths. 1 more breath. And now, bend the left knee, lower the body down, and hug the knee to chest. Give the lower back a good stretch. And now, slowly lower down. Okay, next. Okay, we're going to work on the important transversus muscles. That's the second layer, the one that will give you the New Year baju shape. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to place our hand behind the head. Lift the head off the ground. So from this point on, the head is off the ground, and then I'm going to touch the right elbow to left knee. Okay, let's do slowly together for a few rounds. Take a deep breath, inhale. Now, as you exhale, touch the right elbow to the left knee. Inhale down, exhale, left elbow. Inhale down, exhale, right elbow touch. Inhale down, exhale, left elbow touch. Inhale down, exhale, right elbow touch. Inhale down, exhale, left elbow touch. Inhale down, exhale, right elbow touch. Inhale down, exhale, left elbow touch. And inhale down, and then extend the arms and rest for a while. Okay, now on the next round, we're going to tamba the legs in now. We're going to straighten the leg. Okay, let's do 2 rounds slowly together. Then we pick the pace up. Okay, hands behind the head again. Now from here, we're going to bring both the knees to 90 degree. So knees 90 degree. Now take a deep breath. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Then we touch right elbow to the left knee. Bring the knee in, take a deep breath, inhale, then extend the leg first, straighten the leg, and then exhale, come up. Inhale, come in, so follow my pace, right leg extend, exhale, right elbow touch. Bring the knee in, take a deep breath, we change, left leg extend, left elbow touch, bring the knee in, take a deep breath. Now, right leg extend, right elbow touch. Bring the knee in, take a deep breath, we change. Left leg extend, left elbow touch. Bring it in, let's do 2 more. Straighten the right leg, right elbow touch. Bring it in, take a deep breath. Left leg extend, left elbow touch. Bend it in, take a deep breath. 1 more, then we rest. Right leg extend, right elbow touch. Bring it in, left leg extend, left elbow touch. And bring it in, feet down, head down. Extend the arms, extend the legs. So you can feel that we're doing a diagonal motion. We're squeezing our whole figure in. How we get a nice shape. Okay, take a deep breath. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Okay, let's do it again. Okay, we do about 5 to 6 reps, but we do it a little bit quicker. Okay, so we got the timing down already. We will do it a little quicker. So bring the knees to 90 degree, hands behind the head, bring the head up, take a deep breath. Now we start right leg and then right elbow touch. Bring it in, left leg, left elbow touch, bring it in, inhale, right leg, right elbow touch, bring it in, left leg, left elbow touch, bring it in, right leg, right elbow touch, bring it in, left leg, left elbow touch, bring it in, right leg, right elbow touch, bring it in, left leg, left elbow touch, bring it in, 2 more, right leg, right elbow touch, bring it in, left leg, left elbow touch, bring it in. 1 last one. Right leg, right elbow touch, bring it in. Left leg, left elbow touch. And feet down, hands down. Extend the arms, extend the legs. Good job. Okay, from here we're going to give lying on the ground a little break. Bend the knees, roll over to the right hand side, and slowly come up to sitting position. Okay, from here, let's take a 45-second water break. Okay, grab a sip of water, wipe your sweat down, and we're going to move over to planks next. Okay, so we have side planks and front planks coming up next. Okay, and we are back. Just let me meet everybody. Okay, there we go. And yeah, let me just. Hi, Sharon. Okay, now from here, we're going to come to plank. So let's set up a nice forearm plank first. So today our planks, because we've been doing it for quite a number of months already, we're going to do walking planks today. So that in addition to working the front of your core and your shoulders, is also going to work the outside thigh muscles and the hip. So all the important muscles will do it. Okay, come. Let's come into all four positions first, and then we place our elbows down to the ground, palms on the ground. So remember the elbows, don't have it further than your shoulders. Okay, so don't have the elbows this way. Bring the elbows directly underneath. So when we're lying down, we don't want the elbows flaring out. We want the elbows hugging in into your body. Okay, so that the shoulders are very strong. Okay, so first, elbows under the body, press the palm down, extend one leg back, extend two legs back into forearm plank. So we're holding ourselves up to the belly button. So you imagine that you're trying to pull your belly button off the ground. And then the right thigh engaged to the back, you're stretching the thigh to the back, shoulders are pushing up. Okay, let's have a nice strong forearm plank first. Next is the breathing. So relax the breathing. Take a deep inhale and then exhale slowly. Okay, so when your breathing is very relaxed, you feel the body very relaxed. Okay, and then slowly knee down and then rest a while. Okay, can rest the forehead on the hands. Okay, next is turn your head, look at me. Okay, so next is what we're going to do. We're going to come back into a forearm plank. Then we're going to do knee down, touch, and knee up. So this is going to start activating our hips as well. So you just lightly touch and then straighten. We will do this for 45 seconds. Okay, let's try. Elbow underneath the shoulder again. Tuck your toes in. Take a deep breath. Now pull the belly button off the ground. Okay, this is what we did just now. Now slowly touch your knee and straighten. Touch your knee and straighten. Let's keep going. Touch the knee and straighten. We keep the gaze looking at our fingertips. Don't look to the ground. Look at your fingertips and then bend, touch and straighten. Touch and straighten. So you're going to feel the lower back is also working. The glutes are working. The whole hip muscles are working. Let's keep going. Touch and straighten. Last 10 seconds. And touch and straighten. And touch and straighten. And last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And lower the whole body down. Rest the forehead on the hands. Good job. So you can feel that once we start moving, a lot of extra muscles are being recruited. Okay, let's take another 2 deep breaths. 1 more deep breath. And now slowly let's come up again. So again, you can watch me again. Next, we're going to do a step in, step out plank. So again, we come back into our forearm plank position and then come back to forearm plank. Then you watch my feet. I'm going to step the foot out and then step it in, and then I change other side and step it in. So be careful. So when you step out, don't bend the knee and step. Then you will lose stability. We keep everything straight. Then my leg goes out. You see it's straight. I just tap and come back in. The moment you bend the leg, if you bend either of the legs, it's going to feel very, very heavy. So we try to keep the plank leg. So your whole leg is just move up, tap, come back in, so that you feel very stable. So again, we do it slowly. Tap in, tap in, tap in, tap in, alternate side. Okay, let's do 45 seconds together. Elbow underneath the shoulder. Step back into forearm plank. Take a deep breath. Now let's try. Right foot step out, right foot step in. Left foot out, left foot in. Right foot out, right foot in. Left foot out, left foot in. Right foot tap and in. Left foot tap and in. Right foot tap and in. Left foot tap and in. Let's continue. Right foot tap and in. Left foot tap and in. Let's keep going. Right foot tap and in. Left foot tap and in. Let's do 3 more. Right foot tap and in. Left foot tap and in. 2 more. Right foot tap and in. Left foot tap and in. Last one. Right foot tap and in. Left foot tap and in. And knee down. Whole body down. Okay. Now you deserve a 30-second rest. Okay, so let's rest. Forehead on the hands for 30 seconds. Keep deep breaths here. Okay, long, slow, deep breaths. Make sure we're getting enough oxygen to recover. And then as you exhale, gentle exhalation so that the body can slow down, your heart rate can slow down. 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath. Okay, now from here, slowly we come back. Okay, hands to the chest. Push yourself back into a seated position. Okay, so next, we've done the front. We are now going to hit our side plank muscles. But today you try to focus on trying to keep a straight line in your side plank. So the difference is when we push our hip too high, then the spine muscles don't work as hard. Then your hip is the one doing all the work. But for today, we want your spine muscles, the muscles supporting your spine to do all the work. Because New Year's coming, you'll be standing a lot, maybe even sitting or driving a lot. So we want to make sure that the spine muscles are very strong. Okay, so first of all, let's come either right or left hand side is fine. So I'm facing you, I am now on my left elbow. Okay, and then make sure most important is the shoulder is directly over the elbow. We don't want the shoulder out here. You can see when my shoulder's out here, I have no support. If I come out, it's very easy to injure your shoulder. So we move the shoulder directly over the elbow. I have my whole arm bone supporting my shoulder. Then we extend the bottom leg straight, flex the toes in. So you see my toes are, we don't have fish feet like that. When you come up, you're going to feel like you're going to fall down. Flex the toes in. Then we flex the top foot and step on top. So it's like bricks like that. So we have a very firm base at the bottom. Then we use the right hand and the fingertips are hard, don't use so much strength. Now squeeze the thighs, take a deep breath, lift the hip up. So we try to get a straight line and then look straight forwards. If I look down, I'm going to round. So look straight forwards. You can have your right fingertips on the ground. Or if okay, place the right palm on the thigh. Just relax by the thigh. Keep a straight line. Imagine you're a plank, like a block of wood. Okay, breathe. Remember, firm base at the bottom. Firm shoulder. Keep a straight line. Breathe. Hang in there. 2. Almost there. 1. Okay, right hand down, hip down. Hold your position. Let's take a breath. We do that 1 more time. Okay, 1 more time for 10 slow counts. Okay, 1 more time. So we again check shoulder over the elbow. Check that the feet is flexing in. Remember, don't point the feet, flex it in so that it's very firm. Okay, right fingertips on the ground, take a deep breath. Now exhale, lift the hip up. If you can, place the hand on your thigh. We try to keep a straight line, look straight forwards, and then we breathe. And we hold for 5, almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, lower down. Okay, your rest is do the other side. Okay, while this side resting, this side can work. Okay, come again. Move to the other side now. Shoulder over the elbow. This is the most important. Always check that your shoulder is supported. The hand is just open up, press down to anchor the elbow down. Extend the bottom leg. Flex the foot in. Top foot flexing, step on top of each other like bricks. Left fingertips on the ground, take a deep breath. As you exhale, push the hip off. And if you're okay, place the hand on the side of the thighs so that we look like one plank like that. Okay? And breathe, looking forwards. And you hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the hip down, lower the hand down. Just catch your breath, maintain your position. Just enough to catch your breath. 2 more breath. One more breath. Okay, let's do one more round, one more last round. Okay, fingertips on the ground, take a deep breath. As you exhale, hip off the ground, try to maintain a straight line. Look straight forwards, left hand on your thigh. And breathe. Remember, firm gaze at your feet. Keep the feet flexing. Breathe. We hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And slowly down. Now from here, your rest is turn over to the front. Rest your forehead on your hands. Okay, and we will take a 30-second rest in this position. Okay, deep breaths. Okay, and 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath. Okay, now on the next one, now that we're lying down, we're going to switch the focus to our spine muscles. Now those are, especially if we sit around every day, having a very strong spine and a very straight spine is important. The next series of exercises is designed to straighten out the spine from all our sitting hunchback position. Let's lie down to the ground. Extend your arms and legs forwards, okay? Now from here, we're going to raise our right hand, left thigh, so alternate hand and leg up. Right arm off the ground, we look to the right hand, left thigh off. Now inhale, lift higher, breathe, we hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale down, we switch to the left arm, right thigh up. Inhale, lift higher. Breathe. We hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale down. We switch back to the right hand. Right arm up, left thigh up. Lift both higher. We breathe. We hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale down, back to the left hand. Left arm up, right thigh up, lift everything higher. We breathe and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale down, bring the hands in, rest the forehead on the hands again. Okay, deep breath here, 20-second rest. Okay, then on the next round, we're going to lift both our arms and both our thighs up. So full engagement of our spine. Okay, we take 1 more deep breath. And now slowly extend your arms and legs again. And this time both the arms and both the thighs. Let's begin. Take a deep breath. Now lift both the arms up. Lift both your thighs up. Inhale, lift everything higher. Breathe. We're looking to the front hands for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Rest the forehead on the hands. Okay, we only take 3 deep breaths here, then we do 1 more last round. Okay, 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Okay, last one, come. Okay, extend the arms and legs to the front. Inhale, both arms off, both thighs off. Extend the toes to the back. You try to lift higher if you can. And breathe for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, down. Rest the forehead on the hands. Okay, we take 3 deep breaths. And then we go back into a child's pose. 1 more deep breath. And now let's bring our hands next to the chest. Push ourselves back up into an all-4 position. From here, sit back into a child's pose. So we can give our lower back a nice stretch. Also extend the hands out so we can stretch out the shoulders at the same time. 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath. And now slowly from here, we come up into our kneeling position. So we sit, if you can, just sit back onto your ankles so that we can give our ankles a good stretch. If this is difficult for you, you can always tuck your toes in. Okay, but we want in this position so that your spine is upright. Next is we're going to stretch our shoulders out, a lot of plank just now. So from here, right arm across the body, relax the shoulder blade down. You use your left hand, hold your elbow bone. So don't pull the flesh, hold the elbow, pull the arm across the body. Okay, then keep your gaze looking straight forwards. So remember, keep the right shoulder relaxed. Next, we are going to move the bottom hand. So my bottom hand now goes to the top. So from here, I go to the top, I hold my elbow. Now I pull my arm down 45 degrees. 45 degrees. Why? Because our shoulder has a rotator cuff. It's like 4 muscles. It wraps around the shoulder. So when we pull over the chest, it is the back 2 muscles. When we pull downwards, it's the top shoulder muscle. So if you have things like frozen shoulder and all that, you have shoulder mobility issue, the arm gets stuck halfway, do this stretch. It will stretch out the top part of the muscle which is getting stuck. Now from here, release, still the same arm, point the right arm to the front, bring the arm right next to the ear, pull it back as far as you can, bend the elbow, touch the middle of the back. Okay, right next to the ear, middle of the back. Then from here, pull the elbow towards the back. So we are stretching out our rib cage muscles, not only the shoulder muscles, but we're also expanding our rib cage here. Because when we sit a lot, all the muscles around the rib cage are very tight. So this helps to straighten out the spine. So make you look good for New Year. So everybody look better with a nice posture. Okay, slowly release. Let's stretch out our left arm across the body. So remember, don't punch the shoulder. Relax, hold the elbow, pull the arm across the body. So we get a good stretch and you can feel the stretch running all the way to the back until the spine. Okay, deep breaths here, relax your breathing. One more breath. And now we switch bottom hand, we move to the top. Remember to pull the arm down 45 degrees. Then now you will feel the stretch from the top of the shoulder. That's right, relax breathing. Whenever we stretch, we want our breathing to be relaxed. 2 more breath. One more breath. And now release. Left arm, still the same arm, point in front. Bring it right next to the ear, pull it all the way back. Bend the elbow, touch the middle of the back. Right arm, pull the elbow to the back. And remember, we are stretching our rib cage muscles. And deep breaths here. We're almost done. Okay, and 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath. And gently down. Now we add a twist just to loosen up the body. So let me show you a side view. Okay, now from here, we're going to place the right hand on your hip behind like this. Right hand behind, left hand on the right thigh. Left hand on right thigh. As I inhale, I straighten up the spine. Exhale, use my 2 hands, twist the body and look to the back. So we're not only giving ourselves a gentle twist, we're also opening up our shoulders a little bit. Gently release, we do the other side. The left palm behind the hip, right hand on the left thigh. As we inhale, straighten up the spine. Exhale, 2 hands, twist to the back. And 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath. And now slowly release. And thank you, everyone. That's the end of the class, so don't go yet. Before you go, I'm going to display the QR code. So once you scan in the QR code, then you can go up and have a nice lunch. And to all those of you that are traveling for New Year, have a safe trip back. And I'll see you for the next class. So you hang around. Let me display the QR code now. So this way we make it intense and in short and sweet, make it intense so everybody can have plenty of time to go last minute shopping. Okay, let me grab the QR code. There we go. Okay, so as usual, scan the code. If the code doesn't work, then you type in the number at the bottom, the 164044 number. So either one is going to work. If both also don't work, then you let me know. Type me a message in the comment box, and I will let the administrator know so that they can credit your points in. So again, thank you so much for joining me. I'm Adrian for Debbie Wellness, and have a great, wonderful Chinese New Year. Have a great lunch ahead, and to those of you last minute shopping, good luck. Okay, Happy New Year, everyone, and don't worry. New Year, just eat more happily. Then when you come back, we are emergency post New Year uh, 减肥 session fat burning session after you come back. That's why the class is here. Thanks, Sharon. Happy New Year.